everyone, welcome to Splinterlands TV. Today is a nice little Thursday evening here in Australia. My name is Holazor and I am here to play some games. Hopefully I'll make it to Champ 3 today. That's the same objective as I had earlier in the week, but we will see. I have a water focus currently which will expire about halfway through this 2-hour stream period, and we will see whether or not we get some sweet rewards or whether we just get some average rewards. Either way, it's time to pick our first team of the day, and it's Holy Protection and Broken Arrows, and I think I'm going to go with Death Splinter to try and counter any absurd healing or counter any absurd magic. And we'll go Dark One, we'll go Jin Murray. The expectation here is that probably my opponent is going to do something similar. So I'm going to stack a few sneaks in. There's the risk that we're going to see Mylor. But I think what we'll probably see is what's its name? The guy that does the stuff that stops magic from being thing. Wraith. I think we'll see Grandmaster Wraith from the opponent. Hey Charlene, thank you for joining. Good to have you with us. Hope you're having an awesome day, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. My brain is ready to try and get as many chests crammed in before my current focus expires. Whether or not my opponents agree and whether they'll permit me to win, we shall find out. Okay, so my opponent's gone with the Dark One as well. And it's Mimosa v Mimosa, so our Corrupted Pegasus serves no purpose. And there's no cleanse on either side of the equation either. So, could be fun. I'm glad I brought my sneaks. Not so glad that Golodon is in some serious trouble here. Come on, Golodon. Oh, they lived. Can they live long enough? No. Dang it. I was hoping they would be able to live long enough to get that last hit in on Lord of Darkness. Now I think Lord of Darkness is just going to be able to go crazy mincemeat on the rest of my team. No, he's not. Excellent. I'm back in with a chance now. Hey JM Pards, thank you for subbing to the channel here. I helped all the streamers when you do that, so it's much appreciated. Okay, now we get to see the rest of the stuff fall away into obscurity and death, which is what has happened, and that literally just got me my 13th chest for the day, well, 24-hour period. And let's see if I can actually play water for the next one, because I've got 2 wins in the book. Third win gets that streak going, so we will see. Yeah, Sandworm was probably the MVP there. Silent Shavi did alright as well, but Sandworm was just absolutely amazing. Broken Arrows, back to basics. What are we gonna do? I feel like I should be compelled to play Death again, except this time I'm going to go with Ouster. Blue Splinter again, unavailable. Because it's Broken Arrows, I'm expecting there to be all of the magic attacks being thrown at me. So I think Deceiver's going to be nice. Now let's see who's got lots of health that also does magical damage. The problem's going to be that the team is going to be too slow. If I go with these two, then I've got 3 mana left to play with, which is not an awful lot of mana. So maybe I'll go with quantity instead of quality. These guys are going to be too slow. I'm going to lose out to a quicker team, most likely. But we have, what, 5 mana left, so what's the best bang for buck? I can go for 5 here. Probably Tortosan Chief. And then Corpse Fiend can go in there. Okay, well they went with a fair bit of magic, which works in my favour. Should have gone for stuff that maybe had a bit more health. But hey, everything on my team has Magic Reflect, and everything on their team is magical, so I think I could be okay. It all depends on the order of attack. Yeah, we got it. We did it. That was a mathematically obtained win. I think we'll probably make it to maybe 15 chests before this first half hour is over. That'll be a nice number of chests to open. Oh, still the blue splinter's not available for us. Armored up, healed out, life is in, earth is in, fire is in. We can see a love for magic in the dragon splinter there. I wonder if they have a Mylor. If they have a Mylor, that's going to be slightly problematic, particularly with Queen Mycelia. I think I'm going to go Grandmaster Wraith. Really hope that they don't bring a Shatter. And let's do a whole bunch of Protect. Yeah, I want the Snipe. What other snipes do we have? Well, that's an obvious one because it's also got the repair involved. Because there's magic to be done here. There's a double repair. Triage isn't going to do anything. A Time Mage feels appropriate. 11 mana left. Let's go with Cornelius that way. If they do bring any blast, won't be so bad for me. Oh, I'm so glad I have Shatter. So glad I have Return Fire as well. Return Fire is going to be absolutely absurd. 4 damage being thrown right back at them. They will not survive for very long. Yeah, Wraith I don't think has much utility in lower level leagues because you need to have the Magic Reflects and the Return Fires and the Thorns and all that sort of stuff available for him to be really useful. And you don't start to get those abilities until later on in Gold League and above. There's a couple of them in Silver, but you're then also constrained by things like the mana caps that tend to be lower. Yeah, repairs are another thing to consider for it as well. I was lucky that I managed to cram 2 of them in there, Lone Boatman and Brightwing. But there's not a lot of Life Splinter cards that actually have repair. I think there's just the 3. There is the neutral you can play as well. I forget what levels that they get the repair at, particularly for the neutral one. Hey, we2487, welcome. You're joining us in the middle of a blue focus where we haven't been able to play blue focus once yet. And what does our opponent enjoy? They've got a Daria, Quicks, and Daria. They tend to enjoy melee by the looks of things. Lay and sneak. So, some... Do they have a shield bearer? Doesn't look like it. I think I'm gonna risk Jotun here. Given that Jotun isn't something I normally play. In fact, I'm probably gonna go all out here. And I want to do some sniping times. Now let's just have a look at who can go quickly. Phineas always goes quickly. Don't know how to feel about Serpentine Spy at this point. It's a low health that always makes me not want to use them, but they are so very destructive. Got 9 mana left to play with. Let's sort by mana cost and see who we can throw in. Oh yeah, Sandworm feels good. So my damage is going to be all over the place for this battle. But my idea is hoping that I can spread it out enough. It's going to go everywhere and destroy them. But then I'm met with a team that is not at max level, but is all gold foil. So we've still got the shield bearer's taunt, but they don't have return fire, which works for me. Resurrect also works for me. So let's Groom get in on the kill. I think I'll be walking away with a victory here. And spreading out my damage seemed to work well because of the fact that they didn't have maxed out creatures here. So my risk for a Jotun worked quite well. 28 rating points, and it looks like I might be making that Champion League a lot sooner than what I had thought. On quite the win streak, witness it about to end, certainly. Yeah, I haven't touched Modern. I played it for a couple of games, and then I missed some of my cards, so I decided to set up camp in Wild League. And I've been doing okay, I think. Oh, excuse me. I'm tired yawn. It's been a long day. Now, what have we got? Yield out. Hey, Blue Splinter's finally available. Oh, that's an interesting team. I think I'm going to be facing off against Green Splinter here. Prince Renan, so what can we do for return fire in Blue Splinter? Wave Brood is an option. I think I'm gonna go... I think it's gonna be Serpent of Onyx Sentinel. Not Serpent of Eld. Serpent of Onyx Sentinel. Hey, JB Saints, welcome. Didn't see your message sneaking in there, but I saw it now. And I'm going to throw in Wraith. We'll do the... Oh no, there's no point trying to keep everyone alive here because it's not really going to matter all that much. What range stuff have I got that's interesting? I might use Murdhamp here. Playing in a Splinter with cards that I haven't really used, that I don't really know how well they're going to work. But that's all going to be part of the fun here. Okay. Well, I'm glad I brought this Coral Wraith along, and I'm glad I went with a strategy of Onyx Sentinel. Oh, JB Saints. You mustn't be listening to me then. You must have my stream set on mute. Because there's no way I'm your favorite streamer. Just an ordinary man. I think Onyx Sentinel was the right choice. It's working out well. Conjunction of the other creatures in my team have also assisted quite well. That Headwinds was pretty good. I am still afraid of that Acid Shooter though, because that's exactly what I had feared was going to happen. But now they have no recourse to take me down. So the win streak continues. And I don't know if it's modesty with the win streak like this, but focus cards boosted up that RP for this match by a large number. So we're sitting at 15 with 20 minutes to go. One more win and I think I can cramp into champion. Yes, cramp. Injured, cramping. Taking sides and Fog of War. Okay, so we won't be seeing Waka. We may see Kalia. We may see Valnamore. I don't think we'll see Valnamore in an 18 mana match, but it is a sad possibility. What have they got primarily there? They've decided to go with Quick Magic. That is something that I could be vulnerable to, so let's go Lorna. Go with the Conjurer. Throw in True Stack, throw in Reflect, throw in a Heal. I'm going to double up on the heals actually, then leaves me with 2 mana for something else. Let's go with an attempt to dodge in our backline. Not that it'll be required. Okay, good. I should be able to out-heal that Medusa, provided they can hit me at all. I think this is going to be another victory. We will see. Now I never get anywhere near the leaderboards. If I do, it's completely by mistake and completely by accident. So if I do find myself near a leaderboard, that'll be pretty phenomenal, but don't think it'll happen. But if I keep playing the way I've been playing so far today, who knows? Anything could happen. That puts me back into Champ 3 though. I thought that wasn't going to happen today, but hey, here I am. Let's grab that champ status and continue on our way. Hopefully that gives us a nice little boost to our RP points. Hey Jagged, good to see you. Thanks for coming back again for the torture of my voice. Or welcome. What is this win streak that I'm on? This is unheard of. I'll have to bring it to an end with this battle for sure. I know I said that last time. 56 mana. It's a pretty well balanced team. That's interesting. I think they might end up going Life Splinter here. It's Equalizer. If they go Grandmaster Wraith, it could be problematic. I think they might roll out a Shield Bearer here. But at the same time, I could always roll out a Llama Mage. Or I could roll out a Byzantine Kitty. What am I going to do? Could always do a Jotun as well. Magical Jotun. It's enough mana for it. Now, a couple of silences would screw it though. Let's go Grandmaster Wraith. That way we've got a couple of options for Blast. You know, and only one of them is going to be completely fatalistic if they do bring a shield bearer to the battle. Given that it's Equalizer, I think it's going to be important to bring some healing and, of course, that beloved Life Leech. 13 mana left. Maybe I just go Krallis. Rock Krallis in that second position. Let's see. Hey GamesWorld, welcome. Well, that's a lot of trample. I'm pretty glad I went with magic though. I didn't bring a repair. Whoops. Very much whoops for not bringing a repair. I think that's going to cost me the game. Although it doesn't really matter all that much considering the amount of piercing that they have. There's the Resurrection. Okay, now we can divert our attention into the funner stuff. No. Now Krallis is going to get absolutely destroyed. Although that stun was good. Okay, no, I take that back. There's still a chance that we can... No, Krallis is gone. I don't think I'm winning this one. I think this is the end of my win streak. Unless Billa can hold on like an absolute champion. I need her to. That healing. That stun. Okay, no, I think I've got this. I just need to stun that dragon jumper. No, I don't even need to stun them. Alright, here comes the massive heals. Bill of the Radiant went beast mode. Ended up carrying the team for us. Okay, so let's count up this win streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's an 8-game win streak. I thought it felt longer than that. But it's taken us up to 16 focus chests for today. And I got 12 minutes to try and grab another. So I will try to do that. I think it's time to try and play Blue Splinter though, because it looks like I'm focusing on life at this point. So blue or death maybe? Or maybe I'll play Dragon or Green Splinter. What do we got here? We've got a very magical team, a very sneaky team, a very let's not die team, a sneaky team. I think it's going to be death. It is definitely going to be a death team. I really hope they don't play a death team as well. Dark One's going to sneak around the back line though. That way all the attacks will go into him. And I'm going to throw double triage into the realms. Going to use Gauledon up in the front. And if I had a Lord of Darkness would be a great frontline card, but I don't have a Lord of Darkness. So Maybe we'll go with a Cursed Windico. That way, at least we've got some healing of our own. Well, I'm glad they went with magic. I should have brought an amplifier. That sandworm is going to absolutely destroy me though. And that triple resurrection that the opponent has waiting for me is not going to be very kind. On the bright side, there is no bright side actually. Look at my team fall apart. There's the first resurrection. Here comes the end of the win streak. Couldn't even get through a single creature. Oh, that's okay. That is okay. As long as they stay in the Champ League, I won't complain. That'll mean more points for the focus. Let's go spam the blue splinter. Oh, we can't. Noxious Fumes, 38 mana. Yep, this is a Llama Mage game. And everyone who's got a tank heal or a self heal. I'm gonna go with the actual heal. Oh, come on. Filter. Filter. There we go. We're gonna go all out healing. I might even throw a cube in this time. Yeah, Earth Elemental can come along too. No, actually, we'll just put Hydra into the back. And it's lost magic, so we can't do that, but we can throw in Halfling Alchemist. Either Hydra or Cube getting a last stand, I won't be mad. Hey Bakoni, good to see ya. I did get an 8-game winning streak, then I lost, but I am now in Champ 3. So we will see whether or not I can continue. Yes, Hydra is a coming. Interesting. Sad to not see any snipe on the enemy team, but wow, absolutely destroyed. This doesn't look so good for me. The redemption's nice, I guess, but everything else is not going so well, because that Vampiric Blossom is going to absolutely destroy that gelatinous cube. And here comes the destruction. Because it also has immunity. Hydra's not going to be able to get a good trample on here. They're too slow relative to the enemy team. Unless they get a retaliate. Beautiful. Now, can they hit? Ouch. It's gone. Yeah. The death blow and the other thing that does stuff. Vampiric Blossom, OP. Today I learned. Okay, Noxious Fumes, Earthquake. I think it's time for Selenia. And I'm going to go with Death. We can go Deceiver. We can throw Grenadier in. I want Dragon Spirit to be potentially my immortality option. I'm not going to use Screaming Banshee because if they play Life Splinter, that's not going to go well for me. Grenadier is critical. to my success. Hey Maui. It's probably make more sense for me to play Life Splinter. Lorna, still want the snare, but now we've got flying. That's a nice amplify coupled with an immunity. And we can throw in cleanse. It's also a fun little heal. And I guess some opportunity. Let's see how this goes. Oh, Ouster may hurt. Not Ouster. Yes, Ouster. But it's not Ouster that I have to contend with, so that's good. Almo. Oh, man. That's not part of the plan or part of the fun. At least Grenadier has... keep forgetting the name of that skill. Oppression. At least Grenadier has oppression. So, provided they can hit, I'll do enough damage there to leave the path open for Celestial Harpy to finish the job, but Celestial Harpy didn't need to finish the job. Dr. Blight did. Hey, the Jester Gamer, welcome. We got 4 minutes left for me to try and grab one more focus chest, and then we'll see what we get. Hoping I get something nice today. Feels like forever since I've opened up any significant number of rewards. Probably since Monday when I last streamed. But we'll keep a looking. So what's happened here, We2487? What has JB Saints done? What have they done? Hey Sarge, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Rise of the Commons, Earthquake. Do I dare go Llama Mage again? Yeah, I'm doing it. I am doing it. Let us know of your exploits, JB Saints. What did you send to We2487? Tell us. Hey Butops, everyone's here tonight. It's good to have you all. I'm just the warm-up show, right? Before we get Commander Garlic in an hour and a half. Ah, yes, the generosity of the Splinterlands community knows no bounds. You hang out on streams long enough, that's bound to happen. What other flying machines can I use here? Because it's Rise of the Commons as well. Tower Griffin. Might go Gargoyle Devil. You know what? Just for fun, let's go with all those flying machines. Then, I guess, let's try and stop anything from flying with the Sandworm. And I don't believe I've got the best last stand options here. But no, we'll see. We will see. We wait, we watch, we despair. It's what I do. Interesting team. Hoping Sandworm can take down that Deceiver. Otherwise we might be in some long-form trouble. Beautiful. The snare was perfect. Snare never misses a flying creature, but there's always the risk. I don't know. I feel like it's something that could destroy me very easily. I think I'm gonna win this one, so let's skip that ahead. Got me to that 17th chest. Now I can wait to see what we're gonna get in 50 seconds. And then there's two folds of waiting here. One is it gets me to change my focus, hopefully away from water, because clearly it's not been a very good idea. I mean, look, there hasn't been any real water splinter play other than that first match I carried on from yesterday. But 20-second countdown here before I'm going to jump into those magical chests, and then we'll be able to start using this champion power to picking up some new ones. Alright, there's our focus over. Claim buttons appeared. Well, let's go. Let's see what we're gonna get. Is it gonna be some good stuff? It's some lotions. It's some DEC. It's even less DEC. It's slightly more DEC and more lotions. I would like some cards. It's a vampire bat. That's a card. It's not many DEC. Some more lotions. Some more DEC. More lotions. Wow, this is not a great day of rewards. More lotions. Then we've got a Deceiver. Small cachet of DEC. Pack is not so bad. Another small cachet of DEC. And we've got an Ever Hungry Skull and, well, another one. So that's pretty disappointing for diamond chests, in my opinion. Let's continue to obtain more. You can't always get fantastic cards. Impair. What an interesting rule set. Demoralize, silence, headwinds, and blind. Do I want to play this rule set, this focus, or do I want to change it over? Because it's pretty difficult to use all that stuff all at once, but we'll give it a go. I can demoralize the enemy team. Just need to play melee heavy teams, I guess. This is not ideal. Dragon and water. Oh, they have some really good dragons. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to find out, because I'm going to change my focus after this, whether I win or I lose, because I don't think I can do very well. There's one impair. It is equalizer. Demoralize. Well, Phantom of the Abyss has got multiple ones, but it's a bit rich for mana cap. Deep Lurker doesn't seem to be too rich for the mana cap. Let's use Murdhab here, because vampirism. Oh, you know who else we can use? Maybe. Where's that fancy reds? Oh, that costs a lot more mana than I thought it did. That costs enormously more mana than I thought it did. Never mind. I was thinking of Green Splinter. Any other life leech? No other life leech. Very well. Going Kraken would be absurd. Frost Giant. let's go Frost Giant because of the trample rule set. Not that trample's going to be all that extravagant in the context of this, but gotta try to be annoying, I guess. Let's do this. Why did I put my Grenadier in second position? At least I don't have a blast. I'm going with the single heal here versus the triple heal that my enemy has brought along, plus a cleanse. The amusing thing though is that Merdhampier has the potential to get absolutely massive feeding off of all these enemy heals. We'll see. It'll work well for me if it goes to exhaustion. I should have really put Merdhampier in the second position instead of the Grenadier, but here we are. Predictions on how much health Merdhampier will have before they die? I think they're going to crack at least 40 health. What do we think? How much health is Merdhampier going to get? Well, technically, yes, 0 before they die. Technically, yes. Infallible logic, DJ Backman. I think they're going to make more than 40, actually. I do think, though, I've prevented the infinite trample from happening for sure. Because they're not getting through Merdhampier. They're just gone a beast mode. I may even win with exhaustion in effect here. There's the 40 health. Oh, so absurd. I want to watch until they've got no more health to give. $44. I think we are slowly but surely whittling down Kelp Initiate though. But here comes the exhaustion this round, I believe. Yep, fatigue is starting to come through. Oh, the miss. That miss is super unfortunate. Come on, we need their healers gone. Please hit this round. Good. That should take most of their healers out of the equation. And sure, they did a trample, but now fatigue is going to take them out. Merdhampier, beast. Absolute monstrous beast. That worked so well, even though it probably shouldn't have worked at all. That was wonderful. That was absolutely wonderful. That life leech was just chef's kiss. It's beautiful. Brought a tear to my eye. Okay, we've got Little League and target practice to look forward to now. And we could be seeing Zinta. We could be seeing Renan. It is target practice. Oh, this one is not the best of circumstances for anything, really. Let's go Quicks and Life. That way we've got Magic Reflect. We can have Amplify. There's surely something that has Headwinds. Headwinds and Blind seems like a good mix. Let's go with a Sneaky Sneak and a Speedy Speed and more Speedy Speed. Don't know. Going for the -1 speed. Headwinds. +1 speed, +1 speed. So maybe I can do well if I'm up against Mylor though. My sneak is not going to work as planned. Let's see. My opponent seems to be thinking for too long about what team they're going to submit. Meanwhile, I've just pressed random buttons, loosely explained what it was I was thinking of doing, and well, here we are. I'm resigned to my fate of loss. But I do hope that I win so I can change my focus and see if I lose my focus chest. Okay. That is thoroughly annoying. I forgot that this was all snipe. Ouch. Well, we get taken down a bit of a peg there. Survived the reflect spam. Come on, Infiltrator. It's all up to the Infiltrator now. It's not looking good for them. They can't do this. Skip. It's over. Well, I'm going to do it now. 73,491. Without. And you do. But hey, look, I win. I get life as my focus splinter. So that's fine as far as I'm concerned. I always want to hurt myself back, Woney. It's why I stream Splinterlands. Because I'm in pain the whole time. Oh, and then of course it's like, here, you may have blue splinter. Only blue splinter. And of course my opponent has a Valnamore. Alright, how are we going to counter Valnamore? Let's go Deep Swimmer and let's look for Void Armor. Legionnaire Alvar, you are our hero with your Void Armor. And then we're going to anticipate that the enemy is going to be fighting a Kraken. So... no, not Knockout. I want Giant Killer. Oh, look, it's Legionnaire Alvar. Again, perfect. So we will go Gino Sharnus, Tridorn. Maybe... I should do something with range, so let's go Cornelius. Cornelius, oh wait, hang on a minute. That's so much mana I've spent already. I will stick with this part of the lineup, but then we need a repair. Probably need that blast shield. then Mermaid Healer. And we're going to get destroyed by a Deep Lurker for sure. Ah, no Deep Lurker on their team. Wonderful. Well, I forgot that Alvar doesn't have Magic Reflect. So I don't think he's going to be able to live. I'm gonna just go and cry in the proverbial corner after picking that theme. But yes, punished myself some more there. Fire, water, da 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 da, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Can't play Life Splinter, so we're gonna play Llama Mage and Hydra. And since it worked so well against us, let's go Vampiric Blossom, even though it's probably ill-advised. But they brought Sneak, so I'll be fine. But that's a lot of damage that Hydra's going to have to put up with. Here we go. You can do this, Hydra. You just need to retaliate every time someone hits you. And always hit with your trample. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that was such a risky proposition. Don't think I'm safe yet, though. Now I am. Hydra kids, Hydra wife. That was cheesy. I don't encourage you to play that combination, but you should play that combination. Ah, Life Splinter makes a triumphant return. And my opponent has a Hydra, but it's spreading Fury. So let's look at our Lorna. What retaliations do we have available? Because with spreading Fury, retaliations are really rather wonderful. I want to make sure we've got that. Cleanse and that little tiny heal. Cleanse and yet another heal. 2 mana. Maybe. I think Halfling Alchemist is the best choice. Because if they've got something super angry in the front line, it'd be the best way to make sure it's not angry. Or they're going to be super angry no matter what. Lucky I've got that True Strike. Yay, redemption made everyone even angrier. Why didn't I think of that? Oh no. I'm never hitting them. Ever. It's quite literally all up to Celestial Harpy. Nothing else will hit. At least I lost to one of my guild members. Armored Up. Lost legendaries. Okay. Started off well today, ending poorly. Even though there's another hour left, I predict that my ending will continue to be very poor. It's going to be Life Splinter, even though the mana cap doesn't really suit it. Armored Up. Ooh, Grandmaster Wraith. Let's go Grandmaster Wraith, and let's see who has good armor, but not necessarily the biggest amount of health. Poisons will be wonderful here. Come on, show me the poisons. I guess we're doing a sneaky team today. And I guess Grandmaster Wraith is probably not the best choice. But let's see. It was an experiment. Dang, didn't poison. Yay, poisoned, but their healing's gonna be so overwhelmingly good. Alright, the loss streak continues. Alright. Spreading Fury, 52 mana. I want everyone who's going to get super angry on my side now. I'm going to go Fire Splinter and just try to go with the quickest people I can find. Scatter Shot is probably a terrible idea. So let's try and focus the fire as best as I can. What? Flame Monkey, sorry. Countess is much better than you. Do I want to use Naga Fire Wizard? Probably not, given the other splinters that are available. And I'm not bringing a redemption now, because Enrage is the rule set. Let's go with Jin Inferni, because that giant killer may prove to be useful. Then I think I might just go Sandworm for the big booms. Well, I was not wrong, that giant killer is going to be useful. Can we stun that Kraken? Yes, we can. Kraken is out of the way. That's a rare win. What's not going to be a rare win is the fact that the rest of the team is going to get utterly annihilated by magic. Okay, that is 3 losses in a row. But everyone who has defeated me in those sequence of 3 losses has been rated above me, so that's okay. I accept that. I don't accept a further loss though. Reverse speed and lost legendaries. Well, it looks like they don't understand reverse speed very well, given their recent teams. Let's go. Do I want to go Mimosa or do I actually want to go Life? No, probably. Yes, I do want to go Mimosa. I want to use the slow death. I'd say the creeping death, but it's potentially not a creeping death. Okay, so Gauledon is non-negotiable in reverse speed. Let's go Bone Golem. That way we've got knockout. So there's some nice stuns in Death Splinter. There we go. There's a stun. It's a shame that's got snipe attached to it, but there's another stun. God, I have so much mana left over. least there's no legendaries to be played. I feel like I need True Strike in case they play something that's super quick. And that ensures all of my focus goes in one spot. Picked well. Picked well against this enemy team. Now, oh, look at that. Look at that dead Grund. So dead, so quickly, so nice. Please stay alive, Gauledon. You're quite literally my only hope. I do like how they also went with the True Strike. But I beat them with my superior slowness because of the reverse speed rule set. That is quite pleasant. And I am yet to crack that first chest of the new challenge. Only because I didn't want to play the Impair challenge. Decided to throw that one away. 36 mana. Range stuff. Blast stuff. Llama Mage stuff. Cornelius stuff. Range stuff. Spirit of the Forest stuff. Goblin Tower stuff. Now I've got 5 mana left to play with. Yeah, let's go Vampiric Blossom. We saw how well it worked on the other match. And Furious Chicken, Fungus Fiend. Go Gadget Llama Mage. Oh god, Return Fire? Why? Why? That doesn't help me. Particularly if I want to try and hit it. I am glad that I've got Spirit of the Forest, but the problem is that they also have Spirit of the Forest. And ouch. Yeah, no, thank you very much. And did I really expect to win against Moriarty? No. That's a guaranteed loss, pretty much no matter who you are. Okay. 13 mana. Only fire. Only commons. Only Yoda. This is a mistake. This is a large, enormous, silly mistake. But I have faith that not with that combination though. We want ant miners. No, we don't want ant miners. We do want ant miners, but we don't want Jotun. You'll be fine. It's only Moriarty. Yeah, no. Because I want that scavenge, but I also want a repair, but I also want to blast my enemy, which is not compatible with the amount of mana that I have. Unless we do this. Let's try this. We will amplify our attacks, or rather our thorns. It's not going to work very well because of their sneak, but thorns all the way. Oh, it's over. It's over before it began. Although, maybe it's not. Maybe we can still chew through their team. Oh, the stun. No, not the stun. The stun lock. Absolute rubbish with the stun lock. Oh, they're never going to miss. And then they're always going to stun. It's been a change. They're all for 2 days now, Ecto. They're all for a minimum of 2 days. Rise of the Commons, 32 mana. What can I do to save my life here? Yeah, let's actually go Life Splinter. Why not? Let's use our beloved and battle-scarred Shield Bearer. True Speaker. Throw in a Stitch Leech. Throw in a Shatterer and a Repairer. And silence options. Sure. Because there is potential for quite a bit of magic. So Elven Mystic gets a run. I think my damage is going to be pretty spread out, but I should stay alive pretty well. Oh boy, am I glad I've got Shatter. Such an excellent choice. Intrigued that they didn't bring a heal. There's certainly enough mana available. Get that cleanse going. Come on. There it is. Oh no. Shield Bearer's gone. That Retaliate's pretty brutal when it comes through. I don't know what's going to happen here. I was off to a good start. Gonna lose my healer this turn. Oh no, I'm not. All hail the repairs. Well, that was closer than I had anticipated, even though I emerged from that battle with most of my team still alive. It was still questionable as to what the outcome was going to be. I have no opinion on the matter because I don't rent cards to play. I do rent cards to other players, and if anything, I think I've noticed a decline in the amount of DEC that I'm seeing from my rentals for this season with that change. I don't know. It's I don't care if they're for one day, a whole season, or for 2 days, to be honest. Spreading Fury and a Little League. So if everybody's going to be angry, we want to go as quick as we possibly can. So let's go with Quicks and Life. And that's the quickest road to anger. It creates a 3-speed differential. There's a 4-speed differential. Who can then be very tricky? Is there true? Yes, there is a true strike. Celestial Harpy, our hero yet again. I think a Shield Bearer, maybe. No, because then what's the point? Does anyone have... Maybe a Chaos Agent. It's very risky. Oh, I can't even play the Shield Bearer anyway, so never mind. Maybe the Blinding Reflector. Playing that without healing is pretty risky. The idea is that my enemy can't hit me. I might just have enough of a speed differential to enable that. If that Uraeus hits an Argo Assassin and poisons them turn 1, I'm calling conspiracy. Oh, really? So the Feral Spirit does it instead. Garbage. Absolute garbage. RNG is going to cost me the game here. It's not the first time that that's happened. Because now they've got no chance of dodging back there. Yeah. That one enrages me. Even though that was part of the rule set. The good old enrage. That one there genuinely enraged me. And this is me enraged, clearly. I'm so angry. No, I'm not really. Okay, Melee Mayhem armored up. I think I know what I'm doing. Just that. And I honestly feel like getting up and walking away from the computer. Because I'll still manage to lose this somehow. The Llama Hydra. Hydra kids, Hydra wife. Here we come. Come on. Because I don't know what my opponent would be playing here. Probably some death teams that would do very well, given this environment. But, we'll see. Come on. Come on, pick your team. They're not picking their team. Maybe I'll win through a surrender. That would be hilarious. Given the situation and the scenario. Oh, that's disgusting. Why does it have to be Mylor? It's a lot of magic damage I have to deal with. And if the affliction comes along, it's not great either. Can we get a retaliate in at least at some point? Via the chicken? That'd be it. Oh no, we can't. We might be able to get a decent one in, but no, that's too much damage. That's the poison. That's the death. That's actually quite well done. And I will move on to the next battle with a great sense of shame. Noxious Fumes, Super Sneak. Who has immunity? Actually, screw it. I'm not going to care about immunity. I'm just going to roll Cleanse instead. And a very unconventional cleanse. Where are you? Why? Oh, there he is. Because I don't think there's immunity other than Almo. Oh, Forgotten One. You can go at the back. Yes, you can, my friend. And then Flame Monkey can keep you alive. Potentially. This could just work. It's a very unconventional team by my standards. But it could function effectively in such a way that it results in a victory. I hope that it does. Maybe. I like the double retaliate. If I get afflicted after Zarin dies, though, that'll be really bad. I just hope they go full sneak, as per the rule set. They probably won't, though. It'll probably be... I don't actually know what it'll probably be, but it'll be some concoction that manages to surprise me and zip me off my feet like I'm some sort of maiden or something. I don't know. Why is it taking so long? It's taking forever. Forever and ever. Okay, here we go. Ooh, they did go the sneaky sneaks. Brilliant retaliate. Exactly what I wanted. Shame that that was a miss. Interesting that they brought the cleanse. That could be really problematic. But I think I'm gonna be okay. Because I am speed. And I am win. Second chest. It's only taken me half an hour. As opposed to getting 5 or so of them in less than that time with the prior focus. Although, to be fair, the prior focus was diamond chests. These are champion chests, so they're made of different stuff. And what have we have here? Evens and target practice. I think that's a suitable core for Life Splinter. Although they too have pretty good Life Splinter credentials in their ranks. I'm really hoping they don't play Grandmaster Wraith. Let's go Let's go with the double heal. Oh, we can't go with the double heal. We can only go under single heal. We can go with the double blast. Just. And for 4 mana, slow and rust, or Dr. Blight. I think Dr. Blight. Prismologist can go in second. Alright, let's see if this works. Hey Garlic, welcome. What are you having for dinner? Tell me a story. Is it a bowl of just garlic? Fit your name? I used so much garlic yesterday in my cooking and it was delicious. It's Grandmaster Wraith, it's what I'd feared. They've got it backed up with lots of magic reflect as well. No one brought a resurrection though. Oh yeah, I did. I just forgot about the fact that I brought a resurrection. That's gonna hurt. all of that return fire is going to hurt. That poison was so well placed though. Okay, I think I got this. The blasts saw me through, as did that resurrection. Yep, you no longer need it now, buddy. You may rest. There we go. Okay, and there's my victory. My precious little victory. It is done. It is done. It is over. That was quite a good contribution towards the focus chest as well. How do you... Did you steal the leftovers from the reception? Don't you normally have them left there? Healed out equalizer. It's time for some life leech shenanigans yet again. Okay. I'm gonna go life leech shenanigans. Let's go with Lorna. If I could type the word. There's our double life leech. Now let's go with a scavenger. Just to make it even more annoying. Chicken makes so much sense. Soulfiend is fundamentally free. And what should I do? Grenadier. I am probably going to get destroyed by the fact I didn't bring any healing. Hey, neither did my opponent. Neat. Oh, Grenadier's gonna destroy the Conjurer. It's gonna be wonderful. Awesome. Now, as long as Bolgine doesn't get poisoned, or, you know, just killed outright, they should be able to hang on quite handsomely here. Yeah, they got killed outright. That's fine. Life Leech will live on and on. Hit. Oh, you missed. Really? Okay. This is where it's going to get sketchy. Okay, it didn't get as sketchy as I thought it would, thankfully. Wow, 44 rating points. Don't mind if I do. Another 82,000 rating reward or whatever's. Puts me on a 3-game winning streak. Noticing my season chests are really low this particular season. Haven't gotten that much stuff. Okay, I'm gonna catch up with the chat in just a sec. I can see there's quite a few messages there. Close range, back to basics. Think it's time. Think it's time for Mimosa. The void. Is it Mimosa I want, or is it Ouster? Let's go Ouster. And who has the most health? Bang. 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 Oh, Dragon would be really nice to play as well. Because it's close range. Octopider may be useful. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's catch up on the chat here. So I was talking about why you were stealing food from the wedding reception, Sarge, but turns out that you cooked it all. So yep, makes sense. Take it home with you. Yeah, cooking's fine. Doing massive amounts of cooking like that is good fun sometimes. So my opponent went with Return Fire while I went with Magic Reflect. Unfortunately, I have Return Fiery damage that I'm going to have to contend with. It's the battle of the mirrors here. And I don't like it. I don't like this. My team's so fragile. Come on, Warchang. You're gonna kill yourself. Yep. That was well played by my opponent. At least I didn't lose a whole bunch of ranking. And 34 minutes left until we see whether or not Garlic is returned to his Energizer Bunny state or not. I think I'm going to get more mellow and more tired as this next half hour progresses, because normally I have dinner before I do my stream here on Thursday evenings, but tonight I did not. So my hunger builds, my hangriness builds. Okay. Well, that's all very interesting. Blast, but then also Fog of War. Maybe there's not gonna be... Oh, there is gonna be Return Magical doodads. I think Robo Dragon Knight has a place in my heart in this battle. Actually, Kraken also probably should have a place in my heart for this battle. Let's do it. Kraken, and then bring in the silencers. 3 silencers plus a Kraken with no healing, so sorry, Elven Mystic. I only get... Actually, no, I've got the healing on thing. Never mind. We will bring the other silence as well. And that means that there's an Affliction Pleasant. Yes, Affliction Pleasant. There's an Affliction Pleasant. And we'll throw all of that crap in there, and we'll see if we can't Kraken our way through. Thank you for throwing those bits into the abyss there, Sarge. Let's see what the outcome here is. I'm really mad that they've got Venaticor to sit there and do evil things like stop Blast from working when Blast is part of the rule set. Can we keep the Kraken alive? I don't think so. How do I lose when I play Kraken? No worries, Bakoni. Enjoy your walk. I went on one of those earlier today. On the brief moment when the sun was out for about 14.37 seconds. It's been a very gloomy and dark week here. Okay, Stampede, 40 mana. Well, I'm gonna go all in on this Stampede rule. I'm gonna go with Le Water, and we're gonna go with, where is he? 7 mana. Help if I sort by the mana. the delicious, the one and only Dessert Dragon. And we'll also go Carnage Titan. There's not much other stampeding I can do from that perspective. We'll go the Djinn. And Murderly Guardian. It will get picked off by whatever. And let's go Spirit Miner in the back. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll try. Yeah, it's been a winter here. As far as Australia is concerned, it's been proper winter. Not, you know, craziness and stuff with, you know, white matter falling from the thing. This is a loss as well, but yeah, we've had a proper winter here in Australia this year. Yeah, humidity is a killer, especially when you've got as much hair as I do. Humidity is just disgusting. Nah, don't cut the air with a knife. Cut it with a chainsaw. Make some noise while you're doing it. Have to be a petrol chainsaw though, because an electric one would probably not have conformal coating on its circuit board and would short due to the high levels of humidity. I think. Maybe. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I know nothing about chainsaws, so don't take any advice from me on chainsaws. I need a Splinterlands card that has a chainsaw. In fact, I'm pretty sure one already exists. It's Lord of Darkness. Maybe Chain Golem. Flying. I need flying creatures. Counteract Earthquake. Flying with immunity would be the best, but that isn't going to happen here. I'm getting greys in my beard, Sarge. Slowly but surely, I'm getting greys in my beard, and I can't wait until the dominant color, because then I can pretend to be an actual wizard with no basis in reality to make my claim of being a wizard true or false. But I can pretend to be a wizard, which is really what matters. As long as people believe me, I would have succeeded. I don't know what I'm doing here. Should have put a cleanse into my team. Maybe a heal. I've got a heal, but I don't have a cleanse. Hoping my opponent puts their team in. Then I can go ahead and lose a match all over again for the, I don't know, 14th time in this stream. Oh, there's the cleanse, there's the infinite healing. Disgusting. And there's the return fire for my ranged boys. That's a loss. On to the next. Didn't even need to see the outcome of that one. Didn't want to. Sometimes I've just got to yank my vision away. Yeah, I was in a similar scenario without the service though. Just I wouldn't have a 5 o'clock shadow. I'd have an actual beard by the end of the day if I shaved in the morning. It was fun in school when they expected you to be clean shaven at the ripe age of 14. It was great for me. Back to basics we have now. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Alster? It is back to basics. Yeah, it's Alster time. And whoever has the most health, but also costs not so much mana. maybe a haunted spirit. And let's sort these mages by speed. And I've got 7 mana left to play with. So I think Lyra the Dark can be a nice little backline. Yeah, it's so good to just not bother with all of those things anymore, Sarge. It's been such a great thing. Not shaving, not having haircuts. It's such a time saving. Plus you get to look like you're an absolute homeless person, and that comes with its advantages. People leave you alone voluntarily. You lose battles in Splinterlands under the worst of circumstances, although that was BGI. So, that's what it is. Hey, Dr. Raul. Welcome. I remember, oh well, I don't know if you remember when we had that, back in the Steam-It days, we had that beard off. We had the beards of Steam-It as a competition. It was such a long time. I reckon there was probably multiple people who did that. But I was definitely summoned into those threads. Armored up. We should do a Beards of Splinterlands. It should be part of Splinterfest. Submit remote beards. Chancius. Let's not do Chancius, actually. I was going to say let's go, but no. I'm scared of magic. So, Shield Bearer. Alone about Amen. Billa. I guess that's my team, because I ran out of mana. No, that's not going to be my team. I'll be a little bit more intelligent about what I select. Don't need to bring a secondary amplifier. Uh, 3 mana. Stitch Leech, sure. We'll try and make it all go a little bit quicker too. Yeah, I never entered the Doudoir contest. I think that would have been hilarious. I mean, it's still on chain if I want to go dig it up, right? But it's a funny place. Oh god, they've got Shatter as well. This is going to be a long and laborious battle. I am getting absolutely destroyed though. Inspiration from that Angel of Light. It's not doing me any favors. Another loss. I think I might be going back to Diamond League. When am I going to win? Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game losing streak. 6 game losing streak. I gotta rip myself out of it. I think it's pretty easy to traumatize communities. There, Sarge. No matter what you do. Target practice. Lost legendaries. What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do here. If everything's gonna have snipe, let's go down that path. Let's go Redemption. Redemption. Rust. Redemption with the lifesteal, please. That's a 3 mana card, isn't it? Yes. And then give everybody some more health. Then let's put a chicken in there as well. I think I might have picked the right construct here. They got no armor. And the redemption is winding up. Winding up and very nicely. That's hilarious. Who would think that my victory would have come that way? Is What's Up still around? I haven't seen any posts from them in a while. Although having said that, I don't really actively look at my feed as much as I should. I do think that they sort of were more active on Twitter all the time anyway, and I don't use Twitter. We got another battle now. We got Armored Up, 99 mana. I guess it's going to be Deep Swimmer. We're gonna go with Magic. In fact, my team's gonna be constructed of entirely legendary cards here. I'm not even gonna bother bringing healing. It's just gonna be all legendary cards. And I'm gonna hope for the very, very best. Oh, that's a disgusting combination of cards from both teams. I believe their combination of cards is going to be better than mine. But the great part about this is we both played a lot of just outrageous things. I'm really glad my Kraken is retaliating. It's nice to have that happen for a change. I'm really glad I brought Cornelius. I'm really also glad that they don't have a affliction left anymore. Oh no, they do. I just noticed Captain's Ghost lurking, waiting. There's the affliction. And it's not good for me. I don't think I'm going to get through this team. They've got the perfect combination of stuff designed to kill me. Because I certainly won't be winning any fatigue battles here against Gelatinous Cube. Okay, I've lost. Oh, 1 point away from Champ 3. From Diamond 3. 1, whatever. 1 point from being demoted into the dirty mines of Diamond League. The wretched mines filled with not victory. Or not stonks, or whatever. Earthquake, evens. I think I can go Chancius, Kralis, flying and immunity. It's always fun. Let's go Chaos Knight. We'll throw in the Luminous Eagle. Now's where flying gets a little bit more difficult. Tower Griffin. Yeah, we can afford Evangelist in our team. What are the snares? Actually, should look for some Malay because I've got 2 Inspires in my team. I guess Parasitic Growth. Let's see if this works. Oh, it's a Kraken. Why is it always going to be a Kraken? And look at that speed differential. It's going to be a bad, bad time for me. Yeah. Hi, I'm back in Diamond 1. It's so much fun. We'll get there. I completely blanked out there. We have another team to create. Holy Protection and Spreading Fury. We don't want to bring Redemption. We don't want to bring Blast. We probably don't want to bring Taunt. Let's go with Healthy Dose of Retaliates. That's a very healthy dose of Retaliates. We'll drop Cerberus. Do we have any Inspires? Yes, we do. And we've got 2 mana. Don't want to bring Redemption. Sure, let's bring a slow. Phyrexia General is protected. And so is Scorchfiend. Somewhat. I don't really get to do much redemptioning here. Or rather, oh, Gino Sharnus, why do you have to be this way? I brought so much damage. It's going to do so little damage. Oh, if only we could break Gino Sharnus. Come on, 12 damage. If you've got as much damage as they've got health, Force Field shouldn't matter. I'm gonna lose this. That makes me sad. Because my team was amazing, but Gino Sharnus just stood there and said, no. Hey, Max. Welcome. Hope you're having a good one. You've got me for about another 13 minutes before we transition over to Commander Garlic. We'll go from my low energy to Commander Garlic's slightly higher energy. I don't want to oversell their energy. They did say they were pretty tired. Unprotected Equalizer. It's time for lots of life leech. Leechy life. There's only one option. Maybe there's better options in fire. Let's investigate. There's only one option in fire. Let's go Zauren. Because then we can also go with Exploding Rats. And we can throw a healer into the mix. Then Serpentine Spy actually becomes really, really useful. And we've already got Jotun, so yeah, why not? We'll add Grenadier's Blast to the mix. Throw that in. And my opponent surrendered. Great. That's fantastic. Still doesn't put me back into champ. But every bit counts. Okay. Got time for a few more matches here. Try and push for another chest. Earthquake. Odd one's out. Every Splinter's invited to this party. Let's go with Dragon and Death. And we'll try and use Swiftness and Snare. And we'll look at the snare options we have available. many of which can also do flying, which is helpful. Darker one does have flying, but they're even, fortunately. Oh, Pellicore Deceiver, don't mind if I do. Welcome. We'll go Diamond Dragon, and then to round things out, Cthulhu. I don't mind that team. Mimosa's kind of annoying because it counters my healing powers, but hopefully it won't matter because of the speediness. Damn you, Lyra of the Dark. Damn you, Ever Hungry Skull. That's actually a really great card for this rule set. Oh, you couldn't dodge. Why couldn't you dodge? I don't have high hopes for the rest of my team surviving here. Oh, actually, no, we're good. We're good. Just gonna take a while. Hey, Rexus, welcome. Thank you for joining us here on Splinterlands TV. You've got me for a couple more minutes before my stream ends, but then we have another streamer lined up in their cage, ready to rattle out and burst into the stream with their energy and enthusiasm and wit. Because me, I am tired. It's been a very long day. It started off really well. I got on an 8-game winning streak, went from Diamond to Champ, and then I got kicked out of Champ. And now this battle here is my only hope of getting back to Champion today. Probably. It's my last hope. We've got Holy Protection and Earthquake happening. So let's go quicks. Where are you based for needing the sleep? I mean, here it's only 8:30 in the evening, but I've been awake for what feels like days. I'm gonna go with Green Splinter, this one, to try and bring in the retaliation of flying machines. And we're going to throw in the Dragon Jumper. And what else? What else is going to come through here? Midday's not so bad. Grenadier, more snare, more flying. 1 mana left. What's the last mana gonna be? Yeah, let's go quick. Let's go and run quickly. Oh, why is it a Kraken? Why is it always a freaking Kraken? I hate the Kraken. It got snared, but it immediately got cleansed. And now here comes the Retaliate Wars. I'm not winning that one. I will forever remain in Diamond 1 today, I think. Don't know if I've got what it takes to climb out. Trying my very, very best. Let's try again. 6 minutes to try and get back into Champ 3. I think I can do it. Armored up. Holy Protection. Okay, well, let's take advantage of... Just know that my opponent's going to bring a whole bunch of shatter. Let's go Jotun, and I'll do that. I'll bring a whole bunch of shatter. And scatter shot for good measure. This is the shape of absolute desperation in my team build here. And I'm going to also put Grum in at the front. I feel like that's going to be the most annoying order. Well, hi again, Mr. O'Shaughnessy. It's nice to see you. This is going to be painful. Although, if we can hit our scatter shots in the right place, it may not be as bad as I think it will. Oh no, it is going to be way worse than I think it will be. Oh, the miss. Of course it was going to be a miss, because that would have taken out 2 of the enemies. I suppose that's all right. And now we wait and watch ourselves get utterly defeated. Yeah, it's been ridiculously competitive. I thought I was doing well earlier today with that ascent, because I was about here and I did manage to get like a quarter of the way through Champ 3, but then I've regressed back to where I am now. Alright, one final battle before I leave you all. But of course I'll be back again on Monday with more of the Splinterlands things. At that point it'll be a desperate run. Hopefully it was Champ 2. But we'll see whether or not I can scrape together a final win here. It's Fog of War. It's evens. Well, almost clicked on Jotun. That would have been an error. I'm going to go with Cerberus. I'm going to throw Dr. Blight in. Cerberus and Dr. Blight. Then we'll throw in some 0 mana stuff in the middle. And this is what I will leave you on. Well, that's not too bad. Apart from the fact that my Retaliate's not going to do anything. Hopefully we hit that failed summoner with an Affliction out of the gates. No, we got the poison. Now we just need the Affliction. Well, that's not going to matter. Well, I do manage to scrape together a win, potentially. No, we did. For my last battle here today. It gave me really no rating points at all. But it's been an absolute joy and a pleasure to bring to you my cavalcade of loss and defeat, sprinkled with victory here and there. I'm losing my voice as I say this, but we've got Commander Garlic coming in very shortly. Don't forget to join the Splinterlands TV Discord. You can subscribe in there and get an alert the next time that I come live on this channel. It's all very easy to do. A link will come through from our helpful bot very shortly. Hope you've enjoyed your time listening to my rambling. This has been Holazor for Splinterlands TV, and it's only a matter of time before Commander Garlic will join us. So thank you, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Cheers.